Ready?
And we ready.
All right, you're live.
That's what it is. Hey, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your brother, SPEAKROC. Oh, I'm feeling good today.
Yes,
Welcome to SPEAKROC, the show, the place where we're going to uplift and we're going to communicate. We're going to educate our people so we can rise to higher heights. Look here, if you have not connected with me on the SPEAKROC platforms, I don't know what you're waiting on, but you need to go ahead and connect. It's real simple. At SPEAKROC, at SPEAKROC. That's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Tinder, whatever. All of that. Ain't that like the new thing everybody? You see that little meme everybody making?
Yeah.
They make it like Facebook, LinkedIn. Yeah. I'm not on Tinder, but I just threw it out there. But also, if you have not caught any of my past episodes, they can go to YouTube. Go to the YouTube search engine. All you got to do is type in SPEAKROC. Guarantee you'll find me. Okay. Google me. That was a little conceited. But you can still Google me. It's a fact.
That's a big fact.
You can Google it. SPEAKROC, and you can catch the videos that come up. I've Googled myself. That's why.
Me too.
I know. Yeah. I've Googled myself. Gotta know if the information out there. Come on, man. That's a lesson in itself. Don't do nothing on these internet streets. It's out there forever. It never goes away. Yeah, man. So, hey, look, we're going to have a great show today. As you can tell, I got studio guests. And what I'm trying to do, I'm doing my best to make SPEAKROC better. Hey, it's not just about me. It's about all of us and what we can bring to the table. So I got my brother, Queso Tone, up in the house.
Sir, what's the deal? You should do Queso Tone Signature. The EP is available this Saturday, February 1st, produced by me. Make sure y'all stream that.
That's right. We're going to have a world premiere today. Queso Tone is going to introduce his new single, his EP, first single off of the EP, SUMO. That's going to be, I've heard it. I've been rocking to it for about 2 weeks now.
Are you serious?
2 weeks now I've been rocking to it. So look, we're going to get it. That's coming up. But let's go ahead and start the show off like this.
Yes, sir. Let's get it in.
One thing about us as a people, always want us to do better. One of our ancestors has a quote, and a lot of times it only gets quoted in a fraction of a piece. But I'm going to read a full quote from you from one of our ancestors. And one of our ancestors is Frederick Douglass. And Frederick Douglass said this. He said, power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. Find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found out the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. And these will continue till they are resisted with either words or blows or with both. Frederick Douglass wasn't opposed to throwing them hands.
Okay.
Just saying. He also goes to say the limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. So let me dare step out in a bold, brash way that only SPEAKROC can, because that's how I'm built.
Okay.
Because
Let 'em know.
this statement that our ancestor put out, you know what? It was applicable to the times.
Right.
During the time of slavery, during the time of Jim Crow, it was applicable. Because a lot of times you'll hear champions of justice and, civil rights advocates and what have you, they'll always make that statement and use the quote, power concedes nothing without a demand. And what they're getting at is this. Those that are in power, we're going to demand that they concede, that they give us something or they do right by us. I would dare say this in my bold and brash way. It's about time that we turn that same quote and that phrase around on ourselves.
Okay.
Because the tyrants that we're always screaming and fussing and complaining about, that tyrant has been there and is still in effect. And we're the only people, we're still on the hamster wheel of life complaining about things that we should have been earned and built for ourselves. Minister Louis Farrakhan said it like this. He said, how long are our people going to continue to beg and plead, and I'm paraphrasing, white people to do things for us in which we can do for ourselves?
Hit it on the ball.
How long are we going to continue begging systems and organizations that was never built for us, that was never constructed for us to do right by us.
Okay.
I'm just wondering. Let me say this. There was a situation that came out not too long ago where there was an individual, and we're going to get into this, that was complaining about the Grammys, the mistreatment, about how hip-hop music isn't being valued by the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Not being recognized, not being given said awards for the art form. Let me give you a little history lesson for those who don't know.
Let them know. Let them know.
Hip-hop started around the 1970s, early 1970s. Not until 1989 was the first hip-hop artist, the first hip-hop group actually awarded a Grammy.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
That group was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Who we know as Will Smith.
As Will Smith, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now here's the deal. Because they were not going to televise the segment of the award show to honor the first recipient of a Grammy in the hip-hop category,
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff, the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff, they said, you know what? We're going to boycott. We're not going to be part of the Grammys.
As they shouldn't have.
Now, let me backtrack just a year prior to that. A year prior to that, 1988, a group by the name of Public Enemy, with a prophet on that group by the name of Flavor Flav.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, all of that. So, the prophet named Flavor Flav said, you know what? Who gives a F about a goddamn bleep bleep Grammy? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, 89, the Grammy said, you know what? We're not going to show you receiving a Grammy. We're just going to give it to you. Then the hip-hop group DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince said, we're going to boycott. Here it is, 2020. We're still complaining about, well, I ain't going to say we, because I ain't got no stock in this. I ain't French, so I ain't going to say we. But black folk, led by an individual that we're going to get into, is still complaining about what the Grammys isn't giving and how the Grammys don't respect. 1989, 2020. What are we doing wrong? Why are we on this hamster wheel? So let me do it like this.